Good day, my children of God. Peace, love, and eternal grooviness to you all. I just been hit with some devastating news. Dion Randall died this morning. Dion Randall. You might not know his name. But I met him at Astor Lodge 130. And I was new to the mainland. And I guarantee you, I really appreciated talking about home with that man. Yeah. He made me feel possible was actually able to live here in Canada and be content. You know what I mean? His family's going to miss him. His friends are going to miss him. Dion was one of those men that he could put an arse on a cat. He truly could. And there's no greater compliment back home for a handyman, for a man with skills, for a man that devoted his life to service, to a man that has exceptional eulogy characteristics in his entire life, right? You know what I mean? He was a rare man. He had both good resume characteristics and eulogy characteristics. And what I mean by your eulogy characteristics is, you know, that's what people actually remember about you, right? The stuff that hurts. No one cares about how much money you made. No one cares what job you had or what car you drove or what you smelled like. All that matters is how you made them feel. You know what I mean? And I feel a profound sense of loss now that Dion is gone. But I should be glad for him, because he's with my Creator. He's with my higher power. He knows what I'm wanting to know. And come to think of it, he always had a little bit of more secret knowledge than me, because, you know, he was a worshipful master, and I never advanced to that chair. But that's neither here nor there. And also, sadly, the silver sirocco man of Gander Collegiate has passed. Bill Dykeman. He was the king odd duck in a sea of odd ducks, but he was an amazing man. Not that impressive in the classroom, I guess, you know, from a 14-year-old or a 16-year-old perspective, especially if you didn't like chemistry or math or whatever, right? But if you got to talk to him one-on-one after school or whatever, you know, and he's seen the fire in your eyes, right? Yeah, I like Bill. I really did. Yeah, he was. Not many people know this, but he was a former. He worked in a factory. He's a chemist. He's an actually trained chemist, right? And he had a few books into him, right? You know, I mean, the stories that my father told me, right? You know, about Bill, right? You know, and yeah, secrets are out now. I think the statute of limitations is over on that one. Yeah, teachers' kids get to know a lot of stuff. Yeah. So, you know, so two people have passed, right? You know, one's not 60, one's lived a full, good life, right? You know what I mean? But it's not that long ago that 60 was a good old age, right? Because we were popping dead left, right, and center. We were just worked to death. Just worked to death, we were. And in a way, we're still worked to death, right? Because we're a slave to the material masses, right? There's a reason Paul used geographical terms for the prince and principalities, geographical locations for the demons that, you know, that are in charge of this world today. Anyway, that's it. Peace be upon you, my children of God. Pray for the Dykeman and Randall families, and know that I truly believe that they're in a better spot. Peace be upon you.